Hey everybody, welcome to the Mark Parham Podcast. You can follow me online by just going to Rumble and typing in rumble.com/Mark Parham. So, I was looking at a video on YouTube and I think the person was in Santa Monica. He was talking to the mayor. He was showing how, people are, businesses and people are, not feeling safe. And, some people were moving out of the area because it was, too expensive, just a lot of things. And the one thing that, I noticed when I was looking at the video is that, California has got to start cracking down on just a lot of things. I mean, the crime is out of control. I mean, in some areas, I saw, homeless people. You see, it's just a bunch of crazy stuff. And, anybody who's a tourist or anybody who's coming from a different country, they're not going to feel safe in certain places. And areas like Santa Monica and, some areas in LA and San Francisco, you're paying so much to, rent a place to live. You're paying a lot to put a business or restaurant there, and you don't want to have homeless people outside your front door. And it's almost, it's crazy to me, but I don't see why people in California keep voting for Democrats. It's like, what will it take for people that live in California to say, you know what, let's try something new. Let's vote in a Republican. And I remember back in the days, it seemed like people had more common sense, but it's now, I don't know what this big thing is where people feel obligated to vote for Democrats in California. Someone like Gavin Newsom should have never been reelected. I don't see, what he's done that's been so great for California. If anything, I mean, I'm looking at all these stories coming out of California, home invasions, theft rings, people trying to steal cars, all sorts of stuff. And, people like Gavin Newsom don't really care. And the only time he seems to care about picking up trash or getting rid of some of the homeless folks that are sleeping, right next door to businesses is when, it's time for a photo op. And so I don't see why folks in California keep on voting for the Democrats. And the sad part about it, and I might be wrong, but I think after all of this stuff that's happened this year, they're going to go in the voting booth and pick another Democrat. Like, I don't know why people in California love Democrats so much, but Democrats are really destroying California. And I think, California has a lot of smart people in tech and just has a lot of smart people in general. And for them to keep on, picking the same type of politicians and expecting a different result it's crazy to me. And, the funniest thing was when I saw a video of Gavin Newsom and he was acting like he was, he cared about picking up the trash and getting rid of the homeless encampments and stuff. And, come on, man, what were you doing for all those other years? So I don't really see why, people in California keep on choosing the same type of politicians. And it's sad because after Gavin Newsom, they're probably going to have another Democrat in there that's going to do nothing. Crime will be through the roof. And it's just like folks in California, they're smart. There's a lot of businesses in California. You have beachfront areas that are beautiful. And to keep on making the same mistake every election, it's crazy to me, especially considering you got a lot of smart people in California, a lot of business people. You have a lot of smart females, smart minorities, and to keep on choosing people like Gavin Newsom, it's insane. I don't know what it's going to take for people to wake up and say, California's going in the wrong direction, and we need to do something about it. And that's just how I feel, because California, if it keeps on going in the direction it's going right now, I mean, California will be, I don't even want to imagine, because right now it's a mess. And for, as expensive as it is to live in that state, I see why people are moving. Like, I wouldn't want to live in a state if I'm paying that much, where I open my door and I see crime and, death and destruction. I don't get the appeal with that. And so, again, I hope people in California in the future start saying, you know what, maybe we need a Republican as a governor to change some things around. Or even if you're not into the Republican Party, say, you know what, let's just try something new and let's, support something different or somebody different. But to keep on voting for Democrats all the time, nothing's going to change. You're going to have high crime. You're going to have illegal immigrants everywhere, and it is what it is. So in the comment section, let me know how you feel. Thank you.